So hey guys, welcome back. So again, we are going to see one distribution again. So we have already studied the Poisson distribution. So here we are having what the uniform distribution. So as the name suggests itself, a uniform. So it's based on the interval we are going to study. So first we need to study all the basic terminologies, all the basic functions, probability, density, function, everything we have to study, which is basically denotes what where the function will be, probability of that particular function will be 0, where it will be 1. All those things will be studying in the uniform distribution. As the name suggests, it basically means the equal probability within or over an interval. So within an interval, there should be the probability should be equally distributed. That basic meaning is what for the uniform distribution. So let us dive into the understanding of the distribution. So let me consider what A and B are nothing but B, a real number. So these two are the real numbers we are going to consider. Okay. Now, such that what happens, A is less than B. So there are two values, A and B. Let that be real number. Suppose, for example, 2 and 3 I have taken. Okay. So A is 2 and B is 3, such that 2 is less than 3. That's what we are going to understand. Now, here A and B values, A is nothing but A is the lesser value. It will be the starting point or the starting value. Okay. So what will be B? B will be the ending value. And always remember A should be less than B, since A is the starting value and B is the ending value. Okay. Now the distribution here, uniform distribution, the distribution is said to be uniform if the probability function is defined by f of x. This is the important terminology we are going to study, the function over here, f of x. So the distribution is said to be uniform distribution if the probability function f of x given by, there are two things we need to define. One, if the function is 1 by b minus a, b is a bigger value, a is a smaller value, where x lies between a and b. X is nothing but the function of x we have defined, right? X is a variable here. So otherwise, what will happen if it doesn't lie between a and b? So what happens? 0 elsewhere. So let me just tell you the meaning of this. So we are defining a probability density function. We can name it as PDF, probability density function. So this basically tells how probability is being distributed within the interval or outside the interval. So there are two things we need to consider. So let me just elaborate this part. We are going to consider two cases. The first case is nothing but, let us focus on that, where when x lies between A and B. So when x is lying between A and B, the function is defined as 1 by B minus A, right? So the here the probability should be constant and will be constant. Probability is what constant over here, and same value will be there everywhere. That means the probability is being equally distributed over this interval when the x value lies between a and b. A and b are the two real numbers we consider. So within that interval, if the x value lies, that means a function, the probability of that particular function is constant and it is the same value everywhere. Constant basically same value everywhere. So the second criteria or the second case we can consider over here, what happens outside the interval. That means it is not lying between the two real numbers a and b, where a is the starting point and b is the ending point. Here, the probability function, the function becomes what? F of x equal to 0. That means no probability outside this a range. Now, you might be thinking why the function value was 1 by b minus a, right? 1 by b minus a. Why this has been taken? See, always remember the total probability must be 1. Therefore, the area under the curve, if you have studied area under the curve, if the probability, total probability is 1, area under the curve must be 1. So area is basically what we can consider. It is the height into width or width into height. Now, area, as we know, area under the curve is 1, and height is basically the function itself f of x, and width is nothing but b minus a. Okay. B minus a. So from here, what it will become function? Function will become 1 by b minus a. So this will go that side. So it will be function will be 1 by b minus a. So what is the conclusion we are having here? While solving the problem, you will get more idea. Interval, taking interval, what all things we have to consider. And always remember that uniform distribution basically means, in simple words, that means if it is between 2 and 3, A and B, that means the getting of each value between these two numbers, probability of getting each value between these two numbers will be equal, will be constant. That's what it says. Okay, that means the distribution has been uniformly done over this interval. Outside this interval, it will be 0.